And during this race, they were able to bring back gold, earning Taylor the honor and the privilege of being the first African American to bring back gold. Tragically, though, the damp, cold climate of London took the toll of the 25-year-old's body. While abroad, he developed a case of thyroid pneumonia, so severe that it proved fatal just months after the Olympics. Hey, what's going on? It's MichaelQLau, and welcome to another episode of the Able Show, where it stands for Always Be Executing and Learning. And during the month of Black History Month, we're going to be changing that E from executing to educating, as I'm going to be educating you about the little known, unknown Black history facts. And today is not going to be any different. And today we're going to be talking about John Baxter Taylor, who was born on November 3rd, 1882 in Washington, D.C. And he's a notable person because he was a track and field star. And before I give away what he did, I want to talk about where he came from. So Taylor was a rarity whenever he ran, as there are few African Americans as role models in track and field, and none at the level that he was able to attain. On the track, Taylor was a star of Central High School team, and he was also the captain. He began running during his junior year and was the anchor runner for Central's 1 mile relay. And he was the anchor for the Central's 1 mile relay team at the Penn Relays his senior year. The team finished 5th in the championship race that year, and Taylor went on to be the best qualified miler in the city. And he was the fastest miler in the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Upon his graduation, he went on to the University of Pennsylvania, where he continued on his track and field aspirations, where he was the only African American on the track and field all 4 of his varsity years. So when I say you that it was a rarity to see him run, it was a rarity to see him run because there's few and far times that an African American was on the track and field team. Not only was he a track star, he actually became a veterinarian in 1908, and that was the same year that they had the London Olympics. And he had 2 opportunities to bring back gold for Team USA. And although that he wouldn't be the first African American to bring back medals, he could be the first African American to bring back gold, as 2 other African Americans had earned medals at the 1904 Olympic Games in St. Louis. Joe Stradler from Cleveland, who won a silver medal in the standing high jump, and George Hoge from the University of Wisconsin, who won 2 bronze medals for the 200 meter and 400 meter hurdles. But Taylor in 1908 became the first African American to bring back gold. And in his first race, he had the opportunity to bring back gold, came when he participated in a 400 meter race, doing well even though he was at the time feeling ill. He had a clean-cut business way of covering the ground with a length of strides seldom seen today, which was firmly impressed on one's mind. Unfortunately, the race was called because of a disputed foul. Are you tired of being tired, of not having enough energy to last you throughout the day? Are you worn out at work, too drained to go to the gym, or too sluggish to play with your kids, and too tired to hang out with your friends and your family? Don't worry, you're not the only one. In fact, 1 in 3 Americans struggle with having enough energy to last throughout the day. But there's good news, because you can change all that by focusing on your gut health. Did you know that your gut has good and bad microbiomes that grow inside of it? And the more that you feed the good, the healthier and livelier that you feel. When you feed the bad ones over time, you start to feel bad, then sad, and it turns into a fad that you feel like you can't escape. And it becomes your personality, aka your personal reality, and you feel like you cannot escape it, and you accept life as it is, and that it won't change. But that's where you're wrong. You just have to be able to shift your focus. See, most people fall into the trap of the SAD diet, or the standard American diet, which focuses on fast food, which is cheap and high in calories, rather than nature's fast food, which are fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and legumes that help nourish your body so that you can flourish. It's also no mistake that 90% of Americans do not eat enough fruits and vegetables according to the daily recommendations, and that's only 5 servings a day. What if I told you you can have the equivalent of 6 superfood salads all in one that's all natural, organic, whole foods? Yes, natural, organic, whole foods. And you can make and consume it in under a minute, and it only costs $4 a day. So there's no excuse that you need to shop, chop, and cook your foods because it's delivered at your front door. If this sounds good to you, check the description down below and schedule a 15-minute complimentary call so you can see how this can be a fit into your lifestyle. So you can change your personal reality and increase your energy, mood, digestion, sleep, and skin, all by focusing on your gut health, which is the cause to all your symptoms. Don't believe me? Just Google gut health blank and you'll find plenty of research articles that find a connection. Back to the video. Bitter controversy ensued between the Americans and British, and the Americans boycotted rerunning of this race. So he had two opportunities, and then one was taken away because of some controversy that was going on. However, he had one more opportunity, and this came by the 4x1600 relay, which everybody ran a lap. And as I said earlier, when he ran in the pin relay, he was the anchor. And I'm pretty sure he was the anchor in this, but I'm going to rewind the footage and let it run. And during this race, they were able to bring back gold, earning Taylor the honor and the privilege of being the first African American to bring back gold. Tragically, though, the damp, cold climate of London took the toll of the 25-year-old's body. While abroad, he developed a case of thyroid pneumonia, so severe that it proved fatal just months after the Olympics. The London Olympics were in the middle of July. However, he passed away on December 2nd, 1908. Hundreds came to honor him from the University of Pennsylvania. His alma mater, as one of the world's great athletes, was laid to rest, wrote the Philadelphia Tribune about the funeral held at the home of Taylor's parents who lived near the university stadium. Mike Murphy eulogized Taylor as the nicest man he ever had to train. He never gave any bother, worked hard, and was always on time. And these are some high things that you can say to any athlete. Although Taylor was young, he had a whole life to live, and he was really just getting his life started, bringing back gold to America. And then even before then, he had received a diploma, so then he can go into he completed his degree as a veterinarian, so then he can go on into his professional ranks as well. So he was topping his class in mind and also in body, as he was able to bring back gold and receive a doctorate. This just goes to show you how short life really is, and to take advantage of every opportunity that you have, because you never know when you may get the second opportunity, if any. Because he went to his first Olympics and he didn't go to a second. He had two opportunities, and the first was taken away. And then in the second opportunity, he had to make sure that he went for gold, because who knew that he would tragically die and never to be able to return. But in all of his days, he spent his life living his life to the fullest, and he was able to write his name in the history books and inspire others going on into the future. To learn more information about Purium and the family of products, check out the description down below to set up a 15-minute complimentary call, and you can also check out the website. You're just one click away for a better life. Your health is too important to continue to push it off. Go ahead and check out the website and see if a product fits you. And going back to his days at Penn State, he was the only African American on the track and field team all 4 of his varsity years. And then now, it's commonplace to see African Americans on the track and field in any collegiate field. So he was able to blaze the trail that African Americans are able to play at the highest level. All right, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell, because during the month of February, I'm going 28 for 28 during the Black History Month to celebrate the little known, unknown Black history facts. In today's videos, I just illustrated how John Baxter Taylor was the first African American to win gold in the Olympics. And in tomorrow's video, I'm going to be telling you about Alice Coachman and how she was the first African American to win the gold at the Olympics, and tell you all about that story. All right, as always, you all stay fearfully fit and fearfully blessed. And if you enjoyed this video, check out the Able series during the month of February. Just go ahead and catch up with the different little known, unknown Black history facts. And as always, you all stay fearfully fit and fearfully blessed.